Everyone has a choice. Either win with us or you watch us win. The choice is yours. Last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for always being a giver and trying to give more than I receive. I want to thank me for, last. Or you watch us win. Everyone has a choice. Last but not, you either win with us or you watch us win. Everyone has a choice. Last but not least.
I just want you to do me a huge favor because this is a serious moment for me, and what makes this moment serious for me is that I'm sitting in a room of people who have the ability to make their dreams become a reality. And we live at a time and live in a country where we can make that dream a reality. And you have to understand that there are times that
if I could tell you something, without sounding like a fucking idiot all the time, that's what I'd be telling you people. But 40 years of getting pounded and counting, it's kind of hard to give the message.
I speak, for instance, in prisons. I'm talking to individuals who will spend the rest of their lives in prison and they don't have options. They don't have a lot of choice. That what I do when I come in is I provide a sense of hope and I provide some inspiration, but I'm not able to help them to bring about the change that they want to see happen.
You know what that must feel like? When someone comes in your life and like you respect them and all of that stuff, and you're in jail, and this guy comes and visits you. He doesn't even have to waste his fucking time. Like he said, their life is, they're never getting out. Ever. So majority of the things he teaches them, they're only going to be able to use there. And when someone changes your life in a major way, you want to do more for more people. You don't want to sit locked in a cell for the rest of your life. Then there's other people, you know, the ones like us. The ones that aren't locked up.
I'm so excited to be in this room because the words that I say in this moment can fuel the rest of your life, right? So I'm so excited. Like for me, this isn't I won't ask you for anything over the next hour other than the things that are going to take you to the next level. But I'm excited because when I leave, I literally have. We may never see each other again, but I have the ability when you walk out of this room to make you operate in a way you've never operated before. And once you do that, because I know if you're in this room, I know there's something special about you, that once you leave this room.
Now, once I get you fucking guys to believe this shit and realize that I'm not asking you for your money, like, I'm not asking you to do things that you probably haven't believed in your whole life.
And you go from 70 to 120%. There are going to be some things that happen in your life that didn't happen before, not because you didn't have the ability. So this is not an ability room.
Nope.
Like we're not talking about ability. We're talking about activating this greatness that's in us. Your abilities are your abilities. I'm not going to be able to help you to do anything that you do better. Like I'm not going to be able to give you a gift that you don't have. But what I will be able to do is help you today operate in a way you've never operated.
Yes.
right? I will help you to operate
In a way like me. When everything's kicking your fucking ass, when everybody betrays you, yeah, that's what I'm trying to show you. Maybe your life is bubbles and roses. Maybe you don't want to do nothing else in your life. Hey, that's what's up. Like, you found happiness before I did. Shit, I congratulate you. Go make a channel and teach me how to do that.
I'm going to help you to do some things that you've never done in your life before, and as a result, you're going to be able to go to a whole new level. So we have to start here. We have to start here. Just write down those things, 1 or 2 or 3 things that you have to desperately get done before this year ends. It's desperation. I don't have a choice. I don't have an option. You got to get that done. Got it. Like, I just want you.
What's your why? Why you do what you do?
And I'm not talking about stuff that's kind of important. I'm talking about the stuff that has got it. The ball's dropping and you can't keep talking about it. Like, you will not be able to rest. You didn't get this done. I want you to write that down. I want you to write that. That's where we're starting.
That was reading the Bible for me.
E.T., like, I gotta get this done, E. Like, E, this is no option. This is not like a vacation. This is not, just making a couple more dollars for the sake of buying a car, a house. Like, E, this is some life and death stuff.
What you think about every day?
This is some change the trajectory of my life stuff. E, this is like, it's gonna put me in a place like where I'm just gonna be able to get to that place that I've been trying to get to. I want you to write that down. And it was, look, guys, I'm being honest. It was like random. It was like just totally random. It was out of nowhere. It was the Christmas holiday, and Carl, our videographer, had his family over, and we live around, at that time, we lived around the corner from each other. Now we live on the same block. Random, right? Christmas was over. We just going to the house, just eating dinner. It just was a random night. And somehow we got to talking, and Carl's wife is from Barbados, and she didn't have citizenship. So unfortunately, she was in the States without citizenship, and so she had to stay in school in order to eventually get her citizenship. So she did her master's degree, she was in her PhD, and it was weird. It was just like, yo, E.T., I don't know how it happened, but it was like, yo, E.T., my wife is going to get her degree before you get yours. Right? I'm an American citizen. Like, I'd already been in the program for a few years, and it was, I don't know, but have you ever heard?
He was lazy.
Like, when it's your time,
and he got tired of being lazy.
It's like, enough is enough. I can't tell you.
And when he found, you understand how that made him feel? See, I'm gonna show y'all what my power is. For anybody that want to use me for my power, this is my power, you stupid fucking idiots. It can't be used. I have the power to listen to what the fuck you say and then read your emotions. That nigga just said, yeah, this guy came up to me and said, as a friend, he wasn't mocking him. He was trying to just let him know, yo, bro, my wife's about to graduate before you, bro. I'm so happy. She's finally gonna get her thing, and now she can move here and she can stay here with me. He wasn't shitting on him. But he knew deep inside that was one of his goals. And when that man said that, he finally understood he was a fucking loser. He understood he's a quitter because he thought about it and said, wait up, this fucking female's not even from here. I've been here the whole time. I know how to speak English. I know where to go. I've been in the school for a couple years. She came here and she loved her husband so much. She loved her fucking family so much. She said, I'm gonna get this shit done now. I wanna be with my husband. The power of love will make you do shit other people won't do. Why do you think everybody can't be in love? Because they lost it. And they can't get it back.
There was something about that night that was different. It was almost
that's why they losers.
And I remember Carl,
that's why they got no strength. Because they lost their love. As soon as you lose your love, you're just another nigga out here. You're just another one.
This guilt. I felt like this embarrassment. Like, And for real, he wasn't like speaking directly to me. He was just saying, you know, hey, E, I think my wife's probably gonna finish her degree before you finish yours. And I'm talking about like it pierced. Like it pierced. And I just remember like we were talking afterwards and I didn't hear anything. Like, bro, have you ever been in a conversation and it just shifts and somebody's talking to you and like you can't hear the words that are coming out of their mouth? I didn't hear anything he said. I just kept it like, E, when are you gonna get this done, E? Like, yo, E, are you
really?
ever going to finish this? And it's not about a degree, but are you ever going to finish this? Like, are you going to get it done? And I remember.
Did he actually go inside himself and realize, like, holy shit, she's just doing that for him? I got a mother, a brother, a wife, a kid. I got this, I got that. This guy had all these people that loved him. And he's a fucking football player, a meathead. He's an ex-meathead, I think. He's a fucking famous football player that said, yeah, I don't want to just be known to be a meathead. Now I'm going to college. You know how many people probably laughed at this nigga? Like, are you kidding me, nigga? Like, all right, we know you kind of smart and you kind of this. This nigga was homeless on the fucking streets. This nigga ate out of garbage cans. This nigga went through the mud to become a football player, to get where he got. And I see he where he at. Because he refused. The Lord was with him.
Excusing myself. Like, all right, Carl, hey, great time. Love you guys. Gotta go. Gotta get up in the morning. And I'm telling you guys, it's not even a 5-minute walk, and it felt like an hour. All I could think about when I was going home was like, enough is enough. Like, I'm through. I'm gonna get this done. Okay, just help me out. You're in the room. You ever had that enough is enough moment? Raise your hand for me. You had that enough is enough moment, right? So I need you to be there. Like the next 30, 40 minutes, I need you in that space. That enough is enough. I'm not dumb, like I can get a PhD. Has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that I just didn't say, all right, this is the year, right? And so that thing you wrote down, I need you to do me a huge favor. I don't know if you have a pen or a piece of paper. I don't even know if you can do this.
Oh, for the ones that's been here since the beginning and probably, hopefully watching still. Is that not what I told you to do? Is that not what I told you I said I did this year? Is that not what I said how the fuck shit starts rolling? Because you hold yourself accountable. Once you write that shit down and put it on the wall, yeah, you could fuck it up. You cannot do it. But if you're a man or a grown-ass woman, you're not going to take it off the wall. And you're going to walk past it every day and you're going to try to ignore it. Like, nah. And then that one day, some bullshit happens. Because you ignored that paper. You ignored what to do this whole time. You're going to go through your little breakthrough. You're crying or whatever, bad moment. And you're going to look up and you're going to see that fucking paper. And you're going to fucking look at yourself. Finally. And be like, you're the reason all this has happened. I don't care what not one person did to me. I let them do it because I didn't do this shit. If I would have did this shit already, I wouldn't even be around these people. I'd be around better people. And I get it. We all want to stay with our friends and families and help them. Why the fuck aren't they grinding like you? They should... Listen, I always tell people, listen, I ain't got none of that. I've been trying to have that my whole life. But you know why? Because I always wanted to breathe life into my family. I always wanted to fucking build them up together. Not fucking sit there and compare each other's jobs and say, yeah, my life's better. No, I always wanted family because what family does. You dummies really think family's about love and hanging out with each other. You fucking idiots. Those are the people that care about you. Those are the only ones that care. Those are the ones when everyone in the world doesn't know you and don't give a fuck, they're gonna be there. Or they're supposed to be there. And not just with their fucking hands out. Or not just sitting around not helping you. Helping you is helping themselves. That's why I'm trying to teach you motherfuckers to learn how to fucking read the Bible so you can go bring it to your family, so you can show them what the Lord says the fucking family's supposed to be like. And when they start fucking realizing you're their Jesus Christ, maybe they'll stop pinning your dumb ass up for the sacrifice.
This on your phone, but I want you to kind of put a year next to that for me. Put a year. I want you to just put a year on that for me. Like, don't make up, like, don't do it for me. A real number. Just give me like a real solid number, right? And I remember saying to myself, like, yo, if we come back next year for Christmas and your family's here, I remember saying to myself, we come back this time next year, I'm gonna be Dr. Tom.
That nigga said, I'm coming back in 1 year and finishing this shit. I don't care what nobody says. Oh, if you actually dedicate yourself to something that you actually believe in and you actually hold yourself accountable for it, or you have family members, you got people that you look up to, look in their fucking face one day and say, I want to do this, and every day I don't do it, you fucking chew me out for it because I don't have the will to keep doing it by myself. And that's when they're going to tell you, I love you. What are you talking about? You don't have the will. I've seen you do this. I've seen you do that. You just need to hear them say it. You just need to know you're loved. And they need to know how to love the one that's doing things. So he can, or she can, do what the fuck they're doing. So they can. It's ridiculous, yo. I'm tired of people fucking complaining all the time. You have families and friends. If they're not gonna fucking do right, well, stop complaining and you do right. Find other people that do right. And do right together. You know how fucking easy it is to be above everyone you see anytime? You get 5 fucking people working at McDonald's and they all put their money towards the same thing. You are more richer than everybody else. You just don't look at it like that. You just look at it, well, I'll be working at McDonald's. Yeah, but you'll be living like a nigga that has a degree, dummy.
We come back to your house next year. As a matter of fact, I will pay for your parents to come. Like, I want to reinvent this whole scenario again next year. Like, I want everybody here. Let's do the same meal. Let's sing the same songs. Let's Twilight Zone this thing out. I want it to be exactly like it was, except for this time, I want you to say Dr. Thomas. Like, this is going on in my mind.
Last year, I'm sitting in front of the fucking skyline that I used to walk by when I was homeless, walking up this motherfucker. Walking from fucking Holland Tunnel to fucking Union City and back. A bum. A broken man. A year later, I stand here taking pictures, dropping the Thinking Man's channel, trying to tell niggas shit can get done.
I'm not having a conversation with anybody. And I'm saying, like, this is it, guys.
This is it.
So I put a date on it.
Mike Jack.
I said 2015. 2015, we're not going to have this conversation. 2015, this time next year, I'm finished. It's done, right? Good. So now I need you to do me a favor. I need you to put a month next to it. Yeah, I need you to put a month next to it now.
I dare you to do this shit.
All the way to December. I need you to put a month on it.
I dare you to do
Give me a
this.
month.
I dare you to give yourself a time limit to do
Now, as
anything.
you're writing the month down, what I want you to think about is, okay, so write this down too. I'm sorry. I know you came to listen, not do a lot of writing. I apologize, but I really need this. I really need this. I really need this. I really need this. I need you to write down 3 people you love next to those goals. 3 people you love. Just 3 people. Right? Give me.
You know who my 3 people was? Nobody. I couldn't think of one person that hasn't fucking betrayed me. One person that doesn't argue with me about fucking doing better. So you know what I did all those years ago? I wrote down me, my wife I don't even have, and my fucking kid that I don't have. And then I wrote the last one, because I like to do extra. I wrote the Lord. The one motherfucker that never gave up on me. The one dude that taught me my whole life. The one motherfucker that's always been guiding me. Without saying a word.
Give me the name. Write the names down. I don't put son, mom, or give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Right? Write your name.
I say that to say this. If you do have 3 names, write them the fuck down and realize that's your power source, stupid. Duh. When it's imaginary people that don't exist yet, you kind of don't have nobody to hold you accountable. So you gotta do it yourself every day. That's why you write the 3 people down, because they're alive. They love you. When they see you fucking failing, they're gonna fucking hold that paper up and be like, hey, contract. I love you. You said my love can make you break through a fucking wall. Now go do it. Then they start realizing why you're doing what you're doing, and they help you on your journey because they're like, wow, they're doing this shit for me.
Now, this is what I need you to think about. What I need you to think about is how this goal or these goals will revolutionize their lives. Like, I really want you to think about, okay, you can do this later. When you get home, you can do this later, but I want you to write down for each one of them, give me 3 ways. Please do this when you get home. If you really love them, like you said.
If you can't write these 3 names down, if you can't do this and you're listening to this, you're a piece of shit. It's 6 in the morning. I'm outside in the freezing fucking cold making this video so you can go do this for your fucking family, bro. So don't you fucking say you can't do it.
You love them. When you get home, I need you to write their names down. And I need you to write down when you get to this place, when you finally make this thing happen, how is it going to empower them? How is it going to change their life? And all I can think about is, wow, if I get this PhD, like I can just like change the zeros. Change the zeros.
For you faggot ass niggas that think I'm really not up, it's my day off, man.
Because of the nationality that I come from, or the part of town that I come from. And I specifically remember people picking other people over me for speaking engagements that weren't.
I do this, man. I do this.
Give me a month. Yeah, I need you to put a month on it for me, right? Right now, as you're writing the month down, what I want you to think about is, okay, so write this down too. I'm sorry. I know you came to listen, not do a lot of writing. I apologize, but I really need this. I really need this. I really need this. I really need this. I need you to write down 3 people you love next to those goals. 3 people you love. Just 3 people.
Danai.
Give me the name. Write the
Hey,
name
hey.
down. I don't put son, mom, or give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Right? Write their names down. Now, this is what I need you to think about. What I need you to think about is how this goal or these goals will revolutionize their lives. Like, I really want you to think about, okay, you can do this later. When you get home, you can do this later, but I want you to write down for each one of them, give me 3 ways. Please do this when you get home. If you really love them, like you say you love them, when you get home, I need you to write their names down, and I need you to write down when you get to this place, when you finally make this thing happen, how is it going to empower them? How is it going to change their life? And all I can think about is, wow, if I get this PhD, like I can just like change the zeros. Change the zeros. Like, I just remember thinking, like, there were doors that were closed to me in the United States of America, right? Because of the nationality that I come from, or the part of town that I come from. And I specifically remember people picking other people over me for speaking engagements that weren't as good as I was.
What you know about that?
I remember people using the excuse of you're not qualified enough.
Nah, you're just
and
black.
I remember the PhD, we're gonna solve all of that. Like, no more ET ain't qualified, no more like we're gonna pick this bird over this bird. Like, no, this PhD is going to.
Did this black guy, professional millionaire fucking guy, fucking just say he was getting done dirty and they were saying, nah, you're not qualified enough? Are you fucking kidding me? He didn't say what I say openly because he's not dumb and he wants to become, a really big speaker. And you can't tell people to their fucking face you're a racist because then other people judge you like, oh my God, that guy thinks people are being racist. We don't like you. We don't like you. You told me the truth about my fucking self. Sorry, stop being a fucking hater and let me do what I do. Like he said, I seen them pick niggas that wasn't better than me.
Open doors for me that were once closed.
He-
Which means it's gonna open doors for my daughter. Which means it's gonna open doors for my wife.
Oh, really?
Which means it's gonna open doors for my mother.
Sacrifice.
Which means it's gonna open doors for CJ.
Sacrifice.
Which means it's gonna open doors for Carl.
Sacrifice.
And so every day when I woke up, I remembered the people that this degree would affect. And so the days I did not feel like studying, the days I did not feel
Hey,
like
hey.
writing, the days I wanted to sleep on the plane, I thought about CJ and his family.
Hey,
I
hey.
thought about Carl and his family. And I said, E.T., keep going. Listen to me very closely. The